cleaning and organising expert. Great to have you with us. Let's get straight into it. First place, mould could be hiding in the bath toys.
Okay, do you want to take a look at this? This is actually from someone in your office brought me in their bath toys, their kids' bath toys. Okay, so this is what we're talking about.
And that's
okay?
what you have a bath kids.
And but not only that, kids love doing a little squirt of the water, don't they?
In their mouths.
In their mouths, you know it.
In their eyes.
And look at inside here, like this, little pony. These need to be washed every week, okay? Now, you can either soak them in a vinegar and water solution, like you just leave them in for the time being, or you can put them in the dishwasher. There's no bleach, at least. But, you put them in the dishwasher, but I want you to put it in all of them in a colander, and you put them on the top rack in the dishwasher. That will sanitise them as well.
Drains them out.
And that gets in the inside, does it?
Yes, it gets on the inside. But the whole thing is, if it gets too bad, I would say chuck them out and get new ones. And then what you can do, what I've done here is I take a glue gun and I actually filled up the hole.
Okay.
So, and it doesn't matter how much you push on this, the glue doesn't come out. Yeah, I know, but at least I don't have to clean the mould inside.
That's very true.
And then I'm going to get sick. So you can actually close up that hole with a bit of glue as well.
Okay, now what about wardrobe? In the wardrobe?
Wardrobe mould, okay, it's mildew mould again, damp, dark, non-ventilated. These are some mouldy boots for you, especially leather and suede.
It always smells the same. Anyone's wardrobe, no matter what.
So we've got, what you're going to do is you need to brush off the mould spores here. Now, I want to make sure you understand this is not black mould. This is mildew mould, which isn't harmful, and it can be cleaned easily.
It's not as toxic.
No, but the whole thing is, if you've got asthmatics in the house or something like this, you have got to keep an eye on the mould. So you're going to brush off the excess, then you grab equal parts vinegar and water spray. You give it a spray, right? Then what I do is you get a cloth, you wipe it all down, and then you leave it to dry in the sun. Then you'll get something like this. Then to make it, to revive it, you can just put on some leather conditioner on top of your suede. And this is great also for leather jackets. When I told people I was doing this segment this week, I was like, my husband's leather jacket has got mould all over it. So anything like that. And also make sure you check the bottom of the shoes. This is hidden. You don't realise that. I mean, look how bad that is.
The other thing is that there's an issue in the cupboard because
100%.
Because there's water getting in somewhere.
So what would you do? You'd put something in like an eau de genie. You can do that, or you can do something. What I like to do, like in the shoes, you can get silica gel packets, which come for free in your shoe boxes. So I have a little stash of these, right, in my wardrobe, and you can pop them inside each shoe. That actually prevents mould, especially for your leather stuff. Or you can buy a whole packet of them.
What about curtains and blinds?
Okay. The mould on the curtains and blinds. It's such a common thing. With your curtain, if it's material, you're going to wash it soak it in a vinegar and water solution. If you've got the roller blinds and you've got them in polyester or that kind of plasticky material, all you're going to do is equal parts hydrogen peroxide and water. You spray it on, okay, and then you are going to leave it for about 10 minutes. I want you to have a look here. I did this half, okay? I already did that half. That is not done, okay? Then for any stubborn mould spots, right, what you can do is you grab one of these. It's actually mould gel. Okay, and you can just put a little bit on these with a toothbrush and clean it up. Now, also, if you're going to have artwork and stuff like that, and it gets mouldy on the back, okay, you can see all that stuff coming up on the canvases. Again, little bit of hydrogen spray, equal parts. Give it a wipe down, and it's going to get.
Don't ruin your artwork,
And the thing is, don't.
No. That's why you
don't do bleach or anything like that.
No. Hydrogen and with water does its job without ruining anything. It's a secret cleaning ingredient.
Well, not anymore.
You've seen me come in with hydrogen peroxide. It's like the best.
Thank you,
Anita.
Anita.
Also, don't try and do this stuff with asthmatics in the house because you stir it
and
up
also,
and make
if you're
it worse.
brushing anything, take it outside. If you've got leather jackets or shoes, take it outside and brush off the mould first.
Thank you, Anita.
Or vacuum it.
You probably need to get a mould expert in too.
As always
Don't
baffled
eat.
me.
It's not a kitchen hack.
Thanks for coming in.